What's up, PLEA tubers? It's your boy. Hello everyone, my name is Arnell and I'm a coordinator with the Kids Start Mentoring program. Thanks for checking out our episode on how to support your program participant while practicing physical distancing. We know the past little while hasn't been easy on anyone, and we'd like to acknowledge your willingness to adapt to the circumstances and for doing your best to support your program participants in any way you can. With that said, we thought we'd share some tips and resources to help you support your program participant, so let's check it out. So our first tip is to ask your program participants questions. This is a great way to get a sense of where they're at. What have you heard about the coronavirus? Where did you hear about it? And just as important, is it a credible source? What are your major concerns or worries? Do you have any questions I can help you answer? And lastly, do you feel safe? Now let's bring you to my colleague, Kevin.
Acknowledge and validate their fears while being honest and appropriate. Explain the overall risk of getting the virus is low and what could happen if they get sick. Provide the right amount of information framed by the right amount of optimism when talking to kids. Say too little and problems appear trivial. Say too much and the young people can become paralyzed by the sense that nothing they do will make much difference. Keep it as simple as possible for young kids and provide more detailed information for older kids, but always try and keep the message as positive as possible in terms of what the world is doing to try and stop the virus spreading. We're all struggling with canceled holidays, closed schools, and empty supermarket shelves as the pandemic spreads. But we sometimes downplay the disappointment kids face over closed parks, not being able to hang out with their friends, and the ending of sports seasons and other activities. Disappointment is a legitimate emotion, no matter what we're missing out on. The important thing is learning how to respond and managing our expectations.
When you feel anxious and uncertain about the future, it's easy to feel hopeless. Coronavirus and the COVID-19 illness may seem out of control, but that isn't entirely true. Look to trusted organizations and agencies like BC Centre for Disease Control, Government of Canada, and World Health Organization for information about steps you can take to reduce your risk of getting sick or passing the illness on to others. It's important to be informed, but constantly checking for updates or reading sensationalized stories can really take a toll on your mental health. So stick to the trusted sources. Check in with your family and friends. We'll provide you with a link below for you to access social media apps that might be helpful in different ways to engage with your family and friends. Mindfulness activities when you feel anxiety escalating. So 3 senses. So in this activity, you ask yourself 3 questions. You take some deep breaths, inhale slowly, exhale slowly, and ask yourself, what 3 things can I hear? What 3 things can I see? What 3 things can I feel? By doing this exercise, you're going to feel more grounded. You're going to slow your mind down, and then you're going to be less worried about outside triggers. And then laughter. That's probably the biggest and most important thing in my life and always has been. And so this little guy...
Relax, calm down now. Don't stress. Take it easy.
So this little guy's been used a lot at my house. My son loves to use him. When he sees that, he notices that dad is maybe being a little bit worked up, he likes to grab him, squeeze him, mouth the words, and it just makes me laugh. Laughter is important. Find your, whatever it is for you that makes you laugh, movies, jokes, whatever that might be, but take advantage of that because laughter is great medicine, as they always say.
Lastly, just a quick reminder to keep connected, whether it's through text messages, emails, phone calls, Zoom meetings, FaceTime, or even online gaming. Whatever platform you choose, virtual connections are so important right now. And don't hesitate to reach out to a coworker or your supervisor, even if it's just a chat. These are some uncertain times, and it can feel quite isolating and lonely, and you're not in this by yourself. We're all in this together, even though we're apart. So please remember to stay safe, stay healthy, and stay connected. Thank you.